war and war, let's go. Leaving enemy leaders down on the floor. I take off with the loot, I don't fumble. And I put it on West while I run up the number. I'm cracking over me a pack. Yeah, I'm about to nuke them where they at. Yeah, if you play the game, then you get the loot. You claiming it now, it's belonging to you. I'm launching no ballistic missile to destroy territory. Snipers eliminated the enemy leaders cause it's mandatory. Man, I feel sorry for you if you win on my team cause we always live. If you try to get down with some action, it ain't too late for you to go in and enlist.
Warsaken.
Boom. I think that was probably the smoothest transition we ever had here on the show. So
nice.
What's going on, Shift Army and Legion, especially Legion? We love seeing you guys here on the show. This is the second time now, round 2 of the Shift. I'm your host, General Moses, joined by the leader of the Warsaken Army here today, and he's repping his Shift Army t-shirt, which I'm very grateful for. Love it there. Look, he's flexing the guns. If you guys want to get that shirt, by the way, I guess I might as well throw that out there now. Go ahead and check out the links in the description on YouTube and get into one of the Shift channels, and we'll see what we can do to get you a shirt like Coleman's. But anyways, here we go. Got Warsaken on the stream, round 2. Coleman, happy to have you back here, man. How you feeling today, and what are you looking forward to talking about?
Oh, it's awesome to be here. One general to another. We're bringing 2 great armies together. We got the Shift Army. We got the Legion. Shout out to the Shift Army. Shout out to the Legion. So good to have you guys here. I see the comments coming already. Things are exciting. We are knocking on the door of launch. I mean, we're getting close to like 50 hours away from launch. So it's slightly over that. But as we, hit that mark, things have been exciting. Teams working really hard behind the scene. The Legion has been super supportive. Couldn't be more excited about what's coming up.
Yeah, and I just remember too, guys, I know I see some people coming through here on the comments on Twitch. We are currently live on YouTube and the Cryptowriter Twitch. So if you do prefer Twitch, it's same as YouTube. Just look up Cryptowriter. I'm trying to pull up the URL here for you in a moment. I'll drop that in the chat. But yeah, okay. Well, there's definitely a lot there's a lot in the works, and I'm trying to think where to begin. I did see DKR. What's up, man? There's some members of the Legion that have been hanging out with us recently on the Shift. I just got to thank you guys for the synergy. It looked like you had something to say, though. Was there something you were about to say?
Yeah, you mentioned Cryptowriter. Shift Army is part of the Cryptowriter metaverse universe. I don't know how you guys, but it's a huge group. They've been super supportive, both in the Discord. They got brought tons of fans during the Allies of Warsaken into the Warsaken Discord. B-Dub did an awesome write-up on us a few days ago on the Cryptowriter website that went out as an article. Just up and down, Cryptowriter has been awesome, awesome fans, awesome allies of us. So huge shout out to all of the Writer, Finney, Cryptowriter gang. I know there's a lot going on over there in that scene.
Yep, and we got I think we got the Crunk Army too, probably tuned in here as well. So you guys love your NFTs, and for all the OGs out there and the people who do love their NFTs, there was a pretty OG move, in my opinion, that I picked up on from Coleman before we were diving in here. I'm like, look, man, we got to have the best interview that you guys have ever done for Warsaken. How do we do it? I think we're still trying to figure it out, but we've got that intention coming into it. But you mentioned, so for all sales now, Warsaken has moved over to Wax, no more credit card. I think for someone who's maybe new to the space, they might not like that. But I think for the people who are OGs, when they hear that, hey, we're going all out on Wax for our sales. I mean, I think that, in my opinion, it was a really boss move. So tell us how you guys came to that conclusion and what it's been like kind of getting that message out to the community as well.
Sure. It kind of goes to how the space evolves, because when we first decided on how we were going to do our sales, it was 3 or 4 months ago. You couldn't, and projects that launched huge collections or huge projects on Wax caused a lot of ripples in the space, a lot of problems in different areas that made it kind of tricky with the price going up and people anticipating the sell-off of Wax. Wax has come so far since then, with being listed on crypto.com, on binance.com, some of the other huge steps forward they've made that made it possible. And so when we got close to launch, we were working with MoonPay on credit card integration, and they came to us and said, we don't have time to implement this change or to get you guys in our system. And so we had to sit down and look, should we move the launch out 2 months or should we launch now on Wax? And it was actually a pretty easy decision to make. We'd heard a lot from our community about wanting to do wax. We were already looking at ways of doing part of our launch on wax, and we had already put that out there that at least some of the sales would be available for wax only. And so that decision really felt like the right one to make at that time. And we've had a lot more positive feedback than we've had negative, especially from people in the space, people who believe in wax, people who have been around like yourself, feel like it's, like you said, it's an OG move. It's a wax supportive move. And I really don't think we could have pulled it off 4 months ago without undermining some of our goals, which is to support wax and to make sure that, we're not doing anything that's going to destroy or hurt the ecosystem or cause too many big ripples. And so we put it out there. As soon as we made the decision, we were on the phone at like midnight on a Sunday. We were up late in a team meeting, and right then we went and scheduled an AMA with the Legion and then put all the information out there. Because of that change also, our devs had to switch focus from building the staking, building the pack opening, to getting us ready for the sale. Like the sale at that point was first and foremost, we want to get the cards, we want to deliver on the day we said we would. And so they had to turn their attention to building out the sale. And so it pushed back pack opening about a week. So it'll be on the 22nd or sooner. And then it pushed back staking and claiming it'll be January 5th or sooner than that. We're really trying to move those up, but that's kind of a farthest out date that it'll be. So staking will be available no later than January 5th. And then ally staking will be approximately 45 days after that. The one other thing we changed, and then I'll stop talking, let you jump in.
You're good. That's the whole reason we have you here is you can just keep going if you want.
We also have an upgrading mechanism. I don't know how deep we got into it last time we were here, but you can take some of your common cards, your promo cards, your uncommon cards, and you can upgrade them to metal cards, to first wave Fireforge cards, to Fireforge cards. There's some options there. That's going to be pushed back a few days. We really wanted to release that before launch and get a few cards in the hands of our first waivers, which is the first people into our Discord and the ones who have been super supportive. We had to push that back to the 18th, but we are going to open up upgrading in the morning of the 18th, and then we're going to open up sales of the first wave upgrade cards, which will let you superpower your upgrades at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So the Legion, the people we gave one away to our first wave B, we gave 2 away to our first wave A, and they're going to have a chance to go in and use these strategically to get a couple of super low mints on the cards they really want. And there's some floating around on the market out there right now as well. So people who really want to get in, get those low mints, have a chance to do that and go on the mint sprint on the 18th in the morning.
Okay, so 18th in the morning is what do you call it, the mint sprint?
Upgrading.
Got it.
Yeah, because really we have a few hundred of those first wave upgrade cards out there right now. We've sent out actually just over 1,000 total to everybody. And so we're going to sell 250,000 of those cards because we think that a lot of people are going to want to use them to boost their upgrades. But that'll give the people who are in early and have these cards a chance to jump in and go for those number 1 mints, because those upgrades are mint on demand. Unlike the cards inside the packs, the upgrades are going to be the lowest mint for whoever gets in there and claims it fastest.
Got it. Are there any thoughts on a Warsaken Finny yet?
We've been talking to him. We have some art. There's 1 or 2 people in the Legion who are friends of Ryder and have seen the draft. And so we do have a draft. We're working back and forth.
Wow.
We wanted to get it out before launch, but because our dev team and our design team is so busy around the clock trying to get everything ready, they haven't been able to take the time away. So it's on us that it hasn't happened. Like, they've gotten everything done they need to. We just have 1 or 2 things we need to finish up, but it should be not too long after launch. They've been awesome to work with. And if we weren't so crazy getting ready for launch, then we would have it out, and it'll be pretty soon. I wish I could share it right now, but I can't.
Yeah, hey, completely understand. It's just the nature of the beast, I think, too. Everyone, hearing like this and that with the dev team, and I guess I don't want you to feel like you're behind it all either. Like, it's just how it is. Like, stuff gets busy, and you got to get done what you got to get done. Hey, what's up, Sean? But one thing coming to mind is you did say the pack opening is going to be the 22nd, right?
Yes, or sooner. And we should be able to announce that tomorrow or Wednesday. So before we launch or around launch, we're going to announce when the pack opening is. That's our plan. We should have our calendar kind of figured out and know where we're at in the system. So yeah, it'll be the 22nd or sooner than that.
Love it. I believe it's in the comment, or I'm sorry, in the description. I'll have to double check. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But guys, make sure you go and join the Warsaken Discord channel as well. That's how you would. I'm guessing that's the best way to stay up to date and up to speed with everything we talked about so far, right?
It is. Our Legion, I can't say enough good things about them. You jump in our Discord, just in the general chat, and ask any question. People are super helpful, super welcoming. If you come in and ask when the codes are going to be, you may get people mocking you a little bit, because we get a lot of that people that lurk, and the only thing they ever say is when code. So that's the one question you might ask that might get you a little bit of guff, but for the most part, super welcoming and able to point you in the right direction no matter what you need.
There you go.
With codes, we are going to drop codes here in a little bit.
Now everyone's saying it.
if anyone drops any codes before we do, there's always fake codes when we do interviews. It seems like people are trying to get people to go and enter a code early, and then you'll get locked out for 3 hours. So if you're not used to the system, don't enter any fake codes that anyone lists in the chats there.
Yeah, well, we're gonna drop some codes here soon. I'm trying to think. So, I mean, we got at least another 45 minutes to work with. So I want to be strategic with it. Want to build some hype too, guys. So we'll say in about 15. What's that?
Perfect. About 15, you say?
About 15 minutes, we'll go ahead and drop the first code. I think we've got 2 today. Am I right?
We do. They're for the same card. We've got we have the TX6 with us today, which is an Air Force, and it'll give you 2 extra. If
you want to do some screen share too, I just remembered. Yeah, feel free to do that. And then that first link that you sent me, the /redeem one, that's where people are going to go if they want to enter the code, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So warsaken.cards/redeem, and you need to be logged in with a Wax wallet to claim it.
So there you guys go. You can go ahead and pull that URL up now if you want. We are going to do some giveaways in about 15 minutes with the codes. But before that, yeah, let's do a teaser here and just show us whatever cool stuff you got.
I'm just going to share. I don't have a. Let's see. I'm going to share.
I know I put you on the spot. I should have been like, "Hey, get ready to share."
No. I've got it here. I'm just going to share.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. Do you have 2 monitors?
I don't right now. We're building a house, and so I don't have a full office set up. I kind of bounce around this house depending on where my family is, where everybody's at. Yeah. Can you see the screen now then?
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up. I was just saying, I know there's been times where I've done screen share on one monitor. It's so much easier to do it when you have 2. But exactly. Thank you for making it happen here. So, okay, tell us what we got. What are we looking at here?
So this is the card we're going to be dropping, and we're dropping 500 promos of these and 50 black camos. And black camos are heroic rarity, so they're super rare. This card is an Air Force. It has 0 attack value, but has 50 health, and it gives you 2 generic resources per turn. So it's not necessarily one you would want to use to attack and to block with. I mean, if it attacks, it only has 0, which sometimes can be a strategic move. It doesn't do any damage, but it could theoretically take out somebody. Same with blocking. Like you may want, if something big is coming in that this thing can block, then you may want to give it away and give up those 2 extra resources per turn. So a lot of strategy in the game, obviously. A couple other details about the game that you can see on the card here is the number in the top left corner with the turn next to it is the cost timer. That's how many turns it'll take to play it. And then the 2 generic resources are the resources it takes to play. So you play 2 resources, you put them in the middle of the war zone, and you place this card on top of those face down, and you put a timer on it for 1. And so on your next turn, unless someone does something wicked to you, like increasing your cost timers, then you will turn that up to turn that on your next turn, you turn down to 0, and you flip it over and it comes live. So any card that comes into the game with a cost timer on it has to go through that. So you can kind of see a little bit about the game here. We have 268 different cards in our first set, and this is just one of them that shows some of the features that we have. And obviously, this is one that's great to get out early in the game. First of all, it doesn't cost very much to play. It's 2 of any resources. That's what the generic are. And then it gives you 2 resources every turn. And you can use, if you say you need a fuel, but you don't have any fuel, like someone took out your fuel territory or you used them all to play another card, you can use 2 of any resources to equal another resource. So this is basically giving you 1 of any resource you want or 2 generics every single turn.
Wow. All right. So that's you said how many are we giving away today?
We've got, so I'm going to stop sharing there. We've
Yeah,
got
you're good.
550 total. We've got 500 promos, and the promos are playable. They're stakeable. You can upgrade them, combine them with commons. And then we've got 50 of the black camos, the heroic level ones. And they're going to go, first one to claim them will get mint number 1 all the way up until they're minted out, and then they won't be claimable anymore. So when you enter that claim code at our website,
So we're going to have 500 all in one stream. Dang. All right.
Yeah. And it's crazy how fast they go. I mean, I'm sure we have a couple hundred people here watching, but so the black camels will probably go in about 10 or 15 seconds. They go pretty quick. And then the promos somehow, even though we only have, a couple hundred people in here, they tend to go within 10, 15 minutes, if not less than that.
Okay, nice.
I want to jump back, sorry, to something we were talking about before. With pushing some of our dates back, it was a hard decision to make because people have been excited about the project. We've been developing like crazy and releasing things as quickly as we could. The reason why we're launching in December and why we didn't, because we've had the cards ready, the art has been ready, the game was ready. We could have, if we just wanted to do a launch and just sell the cards and get them in people's hands, we could have done that back in the summer. We could have just pushed that because the game has been under development for years. The gameplay's ready. All the art was ready and done, and the cards were ready. The effects, like the black camos and the hacked and the night vision and the smoke noir, the blood foils, those were all done and they were in the system. So we could have pushed it and launched it, and then the cards would have sat in someone's hand, and then we would have had to build the system, and then we'd be like, hey, in 3 or 4 months, then you can open packs, and they open. Okay, another couple months, then you can do this. The one thing that we are pushing back just a little bit is the game launch, and we do have Warsaken Blitz coming out about 2 months after staking starts. So that should be early March at this point. And we felt that was a reasonable time for us to get cards in people's hands, let them start staking, start earning some XP and getting loot, buying some loot packs. But we didn't want that period to last 9 months or a year. And so that's why we put Blitz out. And that's why we pushed the sale back to December rather than just getting them out as fast as we can, getting that cash in our hand. We wanted to have the system built as much as we could before we did that. The way they're building it is from the ground up, and everything they build is on top of everything else. So the claim system that we're going to use to give away these NFTs is the same system that we're going to use to sell our cards. It looks differently, but it's the same basic interaction between the purchaser and our system. And so we're doing the same thing with staking. It's going to build on the system. With upgrading, everything we're doing is building on this, what we've done from the ground up.
Yeah. So you mentioned something there, which maybe I missed it, but what exactly is Warsaken Blitz?
Yeah. Warsaken is the full game, and it's about a 30-minute game strategy. You've got your leader, you've got 4 territories, and then you've got a stack of 60 cards, which is your arsenal. Warsaken Blitz is a quick version. It's a lighter strategy version of that uses the card type, but not each individual card mechanic. And so you set it up the same, and the goal is the same, to take out the enemy leader. So it kind of gets people into the feel of the game, lets them play a form of Warsaken that's not the full strategy game, and it lasts about 10 minutes. It's a lot easier to build a deck. It's a lot easier to learn. It's a lot easier to play. There's a little bit of luck involved, a little bit more luck because you're rolling a dice to see how many actions you get each turn. But you roll the dice, you get that many actions, you draw that many cards, first of all, and then you get that many actions. So if you roll a 5, you draw 5 cards, you have those in your hand, and you're trying to make matches of 3. So if you match 3 force cards, then you can take out an enemy territory. If you match 3 morale cards, then you do 6 morale damage to your enemy, or you gain 3 morale yourself. If you match the same card and it's a weather card, then you get an extra turn. And so you build your deck based on, how many you want to have a balance between the different ones. But you definitely going to need some force cards, because once you get down to the end and the leader is compromised by either having no morale, all the territory's gone, or his deck completely milled out, so nothing to draw in his draw pile, then the leader is vulnerable or compromised, and you can take out that leader with a force card. Match. Sorry.
Where can people go to watch like sample versions of the gameplay? Because I remember you were saying you and your son were playing a little bit. Do we got somewhere we can go and watch that?
Yeah, let me pull up a link and
you can put it in the chat.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll take me just a second to get it out. Yeah. We are just going to be coming out with the rules for Warsaken here too. We have a quick play rule set that's going to be coming out here soon. We've been working on it with one of the members of our Legion as well, and we're gonna publish that so people will be able to see how to play. And let me get this in the chat. Yeah, this was a lot of fun.
Share it. I'll share it on my screen here.
Perfect. So my son and I went. We set up a studio. The studio was awesome. We had 6 cameras all pointing at us. They were running for about 12 hours that day with 3 or 4 different microphones. And we played Blitz. We played Warsaken, and then I played Warsaken Cabal, which is a single player mode. And this is the only one that's out now. And we're working on getting the other ones out so people can see how the game is played. But this will show you how Warsaken Blitz is played. And
do you want me to put the audio on?
Oh, it doesn't matter. You can hear my son and I talking a little bit of smack.
Did I see him? Is he? What's his name?
His name is Reese.
Okay, there was someone else with the last name Coleman in the chat. I wasn't sure if that was.
I think that might have been someone playing around.
Okay, so this is, well, I'm going to put this link in the comments as well if anyone wants to kind of check it out in depth outside of the stream.
It's funny because he's the nicest kid you'll ever meet. But when you sit down against him in Warsaken, then the smack talk comes out. I'm like, where is this coming from? This is not normally how you talk. So we had a lot of fun playing. You can see it as you watch it.
Yeah,
I won't tell you the outcome of this game, but whether you win or lose this game, it's quick enough where you can turn around and you can just shuffle and play again because it's a 10-minute game, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more. Just really quick play.
Nice. And I completely forgot that there was I'm just thinking all NFT, all digital. I forgot Warsaken is also the real tangible board game. So do you feel like this is a good representation of what it's going to be like when people play each other online?
It will. Yeah, I think it will. And we've talked about, we get the question all the time, am I going to be able to join a lobby, play with my friends? And we definitely want to implement that because there's a lot of people in the Legion that I want to play with and the other generals want to play with, sit down across from. We do have a version on Tabletopia right now, which is kind of bulky, kind of hard to learn, the Tabletopia system. And so you can actually sit down and play the digital. And we've had some of our Legion go in and play against us, play against each other. If you're not advanced in the game and advanced on Tabletopia, like I said, it's not a great experience, but it does give you a taste for the game. It takes a little bit longer. But yeah, so this will be exactly what it's like. The physical and the digital match exactly. Same with the full Warsaken game, same with the Cabal. We've built them so that they're the same everywhere. We can do tournaments that will run the same either way. And it was first built as a physical game, which I think is one of the things that makes it so well developed is that the team spent so much time developing that, play testing that before it ever came to the blockchain. And that's why we wanted to bring this whole project in because it was so well developed, such great art, such great gameplay and everything. And I think it, in a lot of ways, speaks for itself when people come in and see see everything that's built up already.
Yeah, I like buzzword you just used right there, something about tournaments.
Yes.
Keep me posted on that because I feel like similar to you, man, right? Like we're so busy, like find an extra minute in our day to do something is like, okay. So
it is.
I'm going to do my best to learn Warsaken, but I know one way I could learn it quickly is if you guys ever do a tournament, you need someone to do some commentary or something. I happily nominate myself.
Cool. That would be awesome. The other great thing about it is, like you said, everyone's busy and it does take a little bit of time to learn the full strategy game. It takes half an hour to play and we're going to have pre-made decks. So if you have the cards to cover those, then you can come in and play those, or there's a play for free option. But Blitz, that's another great thing that makes Blitz so much more approachable to the whole WAC space is anyone can come in, sit down, learn the game in like a minute or less, and then just play, 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes, you're on the bus, for 10 minutes, you're waiting for an appointment, hop in, join a game, play a quick game. You can earn XP from playing Blitz, which will give you loot also. And so a lot of people have so many different projects, so they're bouncing around. They don't have time to sit down necessarily and play a half-an-hour game. But they'll be able to play Warsaken Blitz and not have to be like all the way deep into the Legion. So we think it'll give us a lot wider fan base.
Yeah, I definitely like that idea with basically just the two different options. It also kind of opens the door to maybe make a year from now like a third version or something like that. So And I'm sure you guys are talking about something like that too.
We absolutely are. Yeah, we've said all along we're a game first company. Like we're a gaming company. That's what we have two parent companies, or two companies that own Warsaken. Eclectic Nerds is the digital and owns all the IP, and then EN Digital is the NFT company. And we are all about making good games that are fun to play, that develop the wax space and bring people into the blockchain and show what the blockchain can be used for with something that is super solid and well built. And so, yeah, we do have plans for some more games coming down the road.
Awesome. And it's funny. I don't know who started it, but someone said if the video gets up to 100 likes that we're going to drop the code. No one said that except for some random person in the chat. But I love the enthusiasm, guys, and thanks for helping us get up to 100 likes. So again, smash that like, smash the subscribe, copy the URL, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube, share it with your friends, get them on here. And it is time. You know, you guys lined it up perfectly. We said we're going to do the first giveaway right about now. So I'm going to get it ready. And I see what you're talking about here too. Your son kind of started off like very nice, and I don't even know what he's saying, but the body language is like he's smack talking here. Right
now. You can see the score there. It's not going well for me. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit different than we've dropped them before. One of the codes is coming, and it may be the black camo, it may be the promo. Nobody knows. So if you want to take a chance on it, there is a small chance that you get RNG'd. So the random number generator doesn't smile upon you, then you could get locked out for 3 hours. But if you put this in and they've all been claimed, then you should have another chance to enter the other code.
All right. And you sent me 2 here, so I'm trying to decide which one I want to drop first. I guess, Coleman, pick a number, 1 or 2.
All right. Since I can't see your screen, I don't know which one is on top, and it's just going to be random. I'm going to go with number 1.
All right. All right. That's actually, so number 1, it's the second one that you sent me. I flip-flopped it. So here we go. This should be fun. Are you guys ready? In fact, actually, let me go ahead and let me get in on this too.
Yeah, get in, try and claim one of these.
Actually, let me, I know everyone's like just on the edge of their seat now. Hold on. I'm going to connect my wallet here real quick.
Sweet. Warsaken.cards/redeem will take you to the redeem page. And this is what our app is going to be like. Everything you see on this page is going to be our app once it's available, once it's open. And that's one of those things we built as we go, like the app. It's not going to be like, 6 months down the road, we'll have an app. Like we're getting that close where all we need to do is take all of this that we built and slide it over.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I have an advantage here because I have the code ready to go. So are you guys ready? We're going to drop this here in the comments. 3, 2, 1, go. Get it. There it is.
Yeah, everybody wants to see you win. So hopefully
I'll give
it.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, go first. Try and get in there.
Check, right?
Yeah, check.
Okay. If somebody beats me, actually, that would be very impressive.
They might. People are quick.
Oh, did it go through? It did go through on Twitch and YouTube. It's funny. As soon as we said that, the comments just stopped too. Everyone's.
Yep.
I'm gonna be very.
Oh,
Are you serious? Did it go that fast, or is it just
RNG got you? I think you're gonna be locked out for 3 hours now. Dang it!
How is that even possible? I got the other one. I think the next one I might just have to just enter the code before I put it in.
You won't have a chance, man. With the RNG gets you, then it puts you on a 3-hour cooldown. So and I can't reset that. That's a hard.
Oh wait, what did I hit? I hit the code too many times, or it's
no? It's just bad luck. Just bad RNG luck is what it is, man. Unfortunately.
Okay, cool. Wow. So I didn't miss out on that because somebody else got it before me. It's just like.
Yeah, you just had bad luck, or most likely it was the issue. Looks like that was the promos that everybody's saying. We have a few people here who got it.
Poopy Ploopy. I've seen you on our streams before. Thank you.
Yeah,
for on here.
That's cool. He's a friend of the Legion. He's in the Legion. So yeah, with the next one we drop, it will be the black camo, and those things will go freaking crazy fast. So.
I love it. All right. So yeah, we'll do the next one. We're going to do that next one near the end of our stream here, guys. We still got at least a half hour to hang out. Maybe we'll do some giveaways here throughout the stream. We do have some Shift NFTs that I could always drop here in the chat. So I guess keep your eyes on that. Maybe I will. But I guess I'm curious to know, we talked about this last time. Have you guys looked any further into what you might be doing with loot outside of Warsaken? Meaning, like, there's all these projects that are basically, getting their currency on Alcor or ultimately like Binance or something like that. I know that was a big win for Alien Worlds within the past 6 months or so. So do you see something like that happening with loot where it'll go outside of the game?
I don't. That's a really good question. And it kind of takes me back to how we talked about how the space changes so fast. And so anything, we talk about our future plans, if something better comes along, we're going to jump on that. Just like we did with the blockchain. Like we had all these plans for the physical game. Then we found a better option. We found the blockchain. We're like, this is what we're going to do. Our plans for now with loot are to never sell it. It's an in-game currency for us. It's not a cryptocurrency. It's just an in-game token for us to reward players. It's already listed on Alcor, so you can buy and sell it there. There's a little bit on the market. We've given some away during our parties. In fact,
what was listed on Alcor?
Loot is listed on the wax pair. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one of our fans went listed there, so you can find it on Alcor already. We're doing a pre-launch party tomorrow night at 10 p.m. and then another one right before launch on Wednesday at 1 p.m. and we're going to drop 1 million more loot. So 500,000 tomorrow night, 500,000 on Wednesday, just in our Discord during that party. But there's not that much on the market right now. It'll be interesting to see where the price lands once we start awarding it for claiming, for staking. And then also once the loot packs become available, where you can buy the loot packs, they're 50,000 loot each. And they've got 2 ultra premium slots and a loot slot in them. So they've got only premium cards in them, and the possibility of getting some ultra premium. In the future, we may make more changes and do like a 2-tiered system where we have a cryptocurrency and an in-game token, similar to how Splinterlands has dark energy crystals and SPS. And the cogs, VFox, RFox, they have RFox and they have VFox, which are 2 different things. So we could always do that in the future. We don't have anything firmly planned right now, but it is definitely a possibility. But loot for us will always be what we give out for rewards. We're not going to try and manipulate the price of it or, like I said, sell it. The max possible minting is 10 trillion. We don't plan on going anywhere near that. We just made it a big enough number so we can do whatever we need to. But our main thing with it is to try and keep the ecosystem healthy. And so we have some dials we can turn each season of war, which is about every 3 months, to change it so that everything stays in balance, basically.
Got it. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I guess being able to have the how long has loot been exchangeable on Alcor?
It's been a month and a half or so.
Oh, so maybe even since we last connected, and I just didn't ask that question.
I think, I'm not sure. I think it might have been right after we talked last time. It's cool to see it up there, and I don't speculate on the price. I don't know where it's going to go. I bought a little bit. I've sold a little bit for fun. I don't have a lot of it. Another thing we're not doing, we're not giving any to the team. Like the team's not going to walk away with 30% of it or something. So it's something that's only going to come through the game. We are doing a little bit to kind of prime the pump because there's none out there, and we do want to get it out there with the parties that we've done when we hit 10K on Discord, when we hit 15K, that kind of thing, and then like with our pre-launch parties. But 99% of the loot is going to be distributed through claiming and staking on the system. Another thing that may change down the road, like we've got this system of how we're going to sell physical cards. We have 3 boxes. We have a draft box, a cabal box, and a pre-made deck box. I can't remember the name of that one. And so there's 3 different ways you can buy, and each one has a claim code for a specific NFT set that's going to be exclusive to that. But now that we're talking so much about VIRL, we're really thinking that we may change that. By the time that comes around, there may be better ways to do it because we've always wanted to tie the physical and digital together. And so whether that comes after this set or whether we do it with this set, there may be a better option. So we may bump that plan where we have all the boxes laid out and do something new that can tie those together where you own the digital and the physical, and until you redeem it or until you trade in or whatever you're going to do, then they both stay tied together. It's such a new system, and there's so many new things in the space all the time. We're always telling people what we plan and where we think we're going, but if there's a better path, then we're definitely going to take that every time. If we can do it without upsetting the community, without hurting our fan base where they're at.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right. I mean, everything if you're doing anything blockchain related, I don't know when it's going to get to a point where a month doesn't feel like a year, but everything is definitely moving really fast. So
Yeah.
completely relatable, understandable.
Which is a good thing overall, right? Yeah, it's hard to keep up with sometimes, but overall, it's just so exciting. Whether you're making collections, whether you're just collecting and playing in the space, it's such a cool space to be a part of. How it's growing so fast, and there's always something new. It keeps people excited, and feels really good to be an early adopter and on the ground wave, a first wave guy of the whole space.
Yeah. So I don't know if you saw it there. We've got a Finny gold coin that was donated by Sean, who's tuned in right now. So thank you, Sean.
I love these things. So so those of you who aren't familiar with the name of the project in Wax or the collection is Writer. And if you have one of these coins, you burn it, you just click the burn button and you'll get a Finny in your wallet, and it'll be a random Finny. Do you want to tell a little bit about what the Finnies are and where they come from?
Sure. Yeah. Give a little background on Finney. Long story short, he's from another planet where everything is pretty much made of gold. So gold is not that valuable. He comes to planet Earth to learn about crypto because everyone where he's from is talking about it, but he doesn't know anything about it. He lands in a place called Shift City. I even got this little logo right here where if you can see in the top right corner, I just threw him up there. Mr. Shift is kind of like the almost you could say dictator of Shift City. He's a bad guy that disguises himself as a good guy. And so he sees Finney coming and he loves gold. Basically tricks Finney and saying, I'm going to give you a bunch of information on crypto. He takes some gold pieces from Finney's body and then he burns them down actually into this gold coin that you see here. Now to fast forward on the storyline, basically Finney gets away from him. He meets some people that are going to help him out and he gets plugged into basically the Cryptowriter community. And that's how Finney realizes like, okay, I'm going to go kind of get my revenge now on Mr. Shift who took advantage of me. So, but anyways, when Mr. Shift stole some gold from Finney's body, he minted them into these little Finney gold coins that you see here now. And so the game side of Cryptowriter is when you burn one of these coins, as Coleman said, you receive a random Finney. There's a lot of different attributes and varieties and metal types that you can get as far as rarity. I know now that I say that, I know there's 5 different metal types. I know iridium, platinum, gold, palladium, and what's the best? Rhodium. Rhodium is the best. If we burn rhodium on stream, that'd be pretty cool. We actually have done that once before. So
sweet.
Let's do it. And thanks to Sean and everyone here. I got to just, I guess, give a little self plug too. If you guys want to go look through this wallet, this inventory here. I've decided I'm going to be an artist. So I've just been making a bunch of dope art on the channel and we got whitelisted. Shout out to Atomic Hub. So personally, I'll just throw this out there and Coleman, I know we talked about it as well. We're just going to keep creating and minting on, you'll see on the Shift Collabs collection. And we look forward to the day that a project wants to have us stakeable on their platform. And who knows, that could very well be Warsaken as the first one. We'll see. No one has offered us yet, and we're just going to keep minting until someone says, hey, we want to work with you. So, all right.
Nice. Congrats on the whitelist. That's a huge, huge step. So, yeah, way to go on that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's the power of connections.
Yeah,
and being nice to people.
So you're going to burn this right on the air, huh? We're going to see.
We're going to burn it on the air, and someone in the audience is going to get it. And I just realized, wait, how do we want to distribute this? So I think what we will do is we're going to burn it. I'm going to make a little. You'll see. I'm going to make a little game out of it, and I'm going to post the claim link in the Warsaken Discord. So if you guys aren't in the Warsaken Discord already, just check the links in the description. We got it in there. And
we used to have a problem with bots. We don't drop links in there very often, so we may have to do it in like 3 parts or something, so a bot doesn't claim it. Like something.
Yeah, I've got a little way that okay. I mean, if a bot, I'd be surprised if a bot claims it on this one. We'll see. I don't think it'll happen.
Okay, I just had to bring that up. We had that issue way early on, and it's a constant battle. We're always trying to find the best ways to keep things in our fan base, keep them out of bots' hands, off of multi-counter farmers. So, just wanted to mention that.
Thank you.
It's exciting. What's it going to be?
Here we go. Hit refresh. And that's just kind of how you do it, guys. If you ever get a Finney gold coin, you burn it and just click refresh. And let's see what kind of Finney do we have here. So He's Iridium. I think I could be wrong. I think Iridium is the most common. Any Cryptowriter OGs in the comments, let me know. I think it goes Iridium, as I said, Platinum, Gold, Palladium, Rhodium. So the good news is, though, even though it's the most common, a part of the gamification of the Finny project, and we'll wait for this guy to load here, is if you get 3 Iridium or 3 of any metal, if you go into your wallet and you burn all 3 and hit refresh, then you'll have what's called a bare metal Finny in your wallet. And so if you repeat that process to the point where you get 2 bare metal Finnies of any metal, you can burn those down one more time for what's called a BTC minor Finny. And Sean, I know you're here in the comments. I might get this wrong, but I'm pretty sure if you hold a BTC minor Finny in your wallet, you will periodically get random Finny drops to your wallet. So like that's really the ultimate goal and the most valuable one to have is that bare metal Finny. And
you can see these are pretty rare. Like this, like the coin. This is one of 5 metals that you burn with coin, and there's only 745 that have ever been made that are iridium, which is pretty rare. And then you see 268 of those have been burned to upgrade.
They're trying to get to upgrade. Yep.
Yeah. So if you have a Finny, just having a Finny is pretty rare to begin with. They're pretty tough to come by, and they're not cheap. So really, and this is the one I got when I burned the last one was iridium.
Okay, nice. I almost forgot. We have a clip here that we didn't play yet, but this is what you got to think in your head. If you ever burn a Finny gold coin, I want this to play in your head.
Today, burn this thing.
We love that sound clip. So let me see here. I'm going to prepare a drop link for everyone. And,
while you're doing that, I'll give a quick a shout out. The second code for the black camo for the ZX6. Did I say the name right? Yeah, sorry, the TX6. I knew there was something. The TX6 is coming up soon, so we're gonna have one more code dropped here in a few minutes.
Yeah. Get ready, guys. In less than the next 15 minutes. If you want to try and get the video up to 200 likes, I know someone said 100 likes for the first drop, so I'm not going to stop you guys if that's the goal you want to set. But
yeah, that would be great.
Here we go. So copy.
So these are going to go into the Warsaken Discord. You said you're going to drop the link for this one.
That's right. Yeah, guys. So go ahead and head over to the Warsaken Discord, and with that being said, too, let me just grab that. I think we already have it, but I'll make sure we got that Warsaken Discord for anyone who's just joining us.
Yeah, if you're listening on audio, it's discord.gg/Warsaken.
I just did the custom link here too. You can use
Perfect.
that one.
That one's better. That way you get a few invites, which may give you some recruiting down the road. We'll see how that works. Yeah.
Nice. Didn't even know that.
We are tracking those. We did an invite contest when we first started. Gave out a bunch of wax, and then but we're still tracking those, and we do have recruiting planned down the road. Not in the first season of war, but after that.
Got it. Awesome. And guys, I'm going to the general chat in the group, and I see, oh man, people are typing now. All right. Here we go. I'm going to use, let's see here. I can't tell you my strategy on how I'm going to gamify this, guys, but get ready. All right. Some good gifts. See who can, feel free to post some funny gifts there in the chat right now, guys. Good stuff.
I jumped in there too. I'm watching the madness.
Who's going to get the Finny? Almost ready here. Nice. All right. I think this is going to take some work here. We'll see. All right, guys. Who is going to grab this Finny? Game on.
Okay, so you got to solve the puzzle there, basically.
You solve the puzzle. You got to remove it's called a tilde. Remove the tildes. They're in the URL. I think that'll work, right? Bots aren't that smart yet, are they?
I've had some that have removed words. I don't know about removing tildes. So
okay. Another one that was pretty common. Normally we'll do remove the plus, but I'm like, man, maybe the Warsaken bots have figured out the plus. So
you're gonna have to go back to your site, your page there, and see if it's transferred. Oh, you already transferred it because you made the claim code.
Yep. So we'll see.
Looter claimed it.
Let's see.
Very cool. Congrats if you're the one who claimed it.
Yeah, I'm trying to see now. Where is my? my tracker. See who got it. Did somebody already say that they got it in the chat?
MC Looter said I claimed it. Thanks.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, he must have got it. Nice. Congratulations, MC Looter. Is that a familiar name for you?
I've seen it in our Discord.
Okay, oh, he's legit. He's legit. I'm looking at his wallet here. He's got he's flexing a Warsaken on his wallet here too. Let's do it.
Sweet. And he's got 18 Warsaken assets. So congratulations. You got yourself a Finny. I don't know if he's in the stream or not, but he's in the general chat. So
yeah. Congratulations, cool. Man. Good stuff.
New.
So so guys, again, about close to 10 minutes. We're gonna do that next the Warsaken claim link, or I'm sorry, the code.
Should we see if anyone in the chat has questions about the launch specifically? Because we are getting close. It's just over 2 days away. It'll be the December 15th at 3 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah.
Wax only.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So the launch is coming up, guys. Let's besides where is the code and when is the game? Any questions for Coleman? And as we wait for those to come in, let me see.
The first game will be out. Early March is when Warsaken Blitz. We're planning it, and as soon as we get done with pack sale and get that checked off, we're going to start looking at developers to speed everything up. We do have a development team already, but we're going to be looking to add to that so we can get things moving as fast as possible. Because that's what we want to do, is get the game in people's hands as quick as we can. Got it.
I got to just give a quick shout out to. I don't know. Have you met IR Boone? Does that name ring a bell for you at all?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so he's actually hanging out with us here behind the scenes now. I've been making a push. So I'm guessing Sean, thank you, and Boone for talking. He's kind of like our behind the scenes guy. And I don't know, Boone, I don't know if we're going to need you necessarily here today, but I just want to let everyone know Boone is in the building. He's behind the scenes here in case my stream crashes. So there we go. Happy to have you.
There's so many people. Like, to pull off any sort of project, you need so many hands. We have 4 awesome moderators in our channel. They live all over the world. We have one in the Philippines, one in Russia, 2 in Europe, and we could not do what we do without them, especially since they're around a lot of times when we're not. Like, we pop in during the day sometimes, but when the times we're all sleeping are times they're most active. So shout out to our moderators. Really appreciate you guys. And I do see some questions. Should I jump in and tackle some of these?
Yeah. By all means.
Matthew Coleman, who I think is the Muffin Man from our chat, he said, how excited are you for the launch? And I'm usually not someone to speak in hyperbole, but like on a scale of 1 to 10, I literally am like pegged out. I'm a 10. I couldn't be more excited about it. We started planning this back in April, started meeting with big people in the crypto space to see if it would be better to build this ourselves or to take it to a company like Gala, who had a whole platform, or like Vulcanverse, where they've got different games, and we decided it'd be best to do it ourselves. And that's when we decided to come to Wax, because it's the biggest, most used blockchain in the world, carbon neutral, relatively easy once you get in and get set up to buy and sell and use it on and to build it on. And so I couldn't be more excited. We've been working on it so long, putting in so many hours, and just feeling the excitement of the Legion and the whole Wax space has us all just on top of the world.
Love it. I know we had some more questions coming through there too, so I don't know if you wanted to
I'll just scroll through and yeah, tag them then. Ordonez says whitelisting. No, we do not have a whitelist. It's a public sale, so you'll be able to come to our sale. There will be RNG involved. So as you go, you'll hit start purchase. You'll put the packs in your cart, and when you hit when you go begin purchase, or the next step, I can't remember exactly what it is, the RNG will spin. So you'll get a random number generated. You won't see it, but you'll either get into a button that says complete purchase, or you'll get something that says, sorry, soldier, or tough luck, soldier, try again in 5 minutes. You were not charged. And that's not the exact word, but that's basically what it is. So there will be, we're going to throttle it a little bit to keep the speed on our system going at a reasonable pace. So somewhere in that process, there will be a time where you have to pass an RNG to get the cards, but it is an open sale. What packs do I need to get the card needed to stake partner collections? That is a really good question, because you do need at least one premium card to stake either Warsaken or Ally collections, and you can get a premium card in any pack. And so every single pack has at least one premium. The booster pack, which is $4.99, has one premium. The elite pack, which is $24.99, has a premium and an ultra premium, in addition to 16 other cards. And then the premium pack, which is $79.99, has 5 premium cards in it, 3 premium, 2 ultra premium slots. And so any one of those cards will get you premium. As you move up in rank, the more XP you get, you go higher in rank. To be ranked 2, you need 2 premiums. To be ranked 3, you need 3 premiums. And you can find that information at warsaken.com/loot is our current table that shows the XP, the rank, and the loot. Great question.
We got a lot of good ones coming through here now.
Yeah,
so.
The burning mechanism is right there on our site. Yeah, so we try and say upgrading and not burning, even though the cards will be burned. So if you have 5 commons, you can upgrade those 5 commons of the same card to a metal version. If you use one of our first wave cards, which is our upgrade card that we'll start selling on the 18th, then you get a first edition metal card. You can combine promos and commons for those. And then you can take 5 uncommons or metals. They work the same, and upgrade those to a fire forged version. And not only does that give you a lot of XP, it also gives you 10 extra health for the game, which if you have a number of those in your deck, it can make a difference. That 10, the 10 each time can really help. The main thing on that second upgrade of commons and uncommons is if you use one first wave card, then you can get a first wave fire forged card, and that'll increase the XP significantly. So you can get like the basic card, I think, of a infinite leader. If it's fire forged, it's 3,000 XP. But if it's first wave fire forged, then it's 90,000 XP. So if you're doing that second upgrade, you definitely want to use one of the first wave cards. And our system it's going to be on our site, warsaken.cards, and you can see it's built. It's really impressive the way they built it, because it's super clear. You pick a card. If it's upgradable, you click upgrade, and then it'll show you the 5 cards needed if you have them. And then it'll ask you use first wave cards, and you click that, and you can see the card you'll get based on the 5 cards that are selected. And it'll have the name of the card. It'll have the XP that card owns. And so it'll walk you right through it when you get to the system. You don't need to know everything there is to know, because there is a little bit of strategy there. But once you go into the system, you can see what you have and what is upgradable and how to go from there.
All right. Maybe this is maybe we'll have to have you back on stream, and we'll just do a Q&A session with the community, because these are questions I'm not thinking of, right?
Yeah, we'd be down for that. I'll bring Matt with me next time, so we get a fresh face and some fresh ideas. Maybe even Brandon. He's one of those guys. He's part of the dev team and part of the design team, and so he's the one that's always, for the last 2 weeks or so, has been face down, just working around the clock to get everything out. And so he hasn't stepped in, hasn't done any interviews for a while, but he was here with us on the first one. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll bring him back. Maybe we'll bring Matt. But yeah, that'd be.
Honestly, Coleman, at this rate, you guys have been nothing but fun to get to know, work with. You bring the freaking Legion, like you guys bring the house. Like, this is a lot of fun to have everyone tuned in right now. It's just always a good time. So yeah, after we're done here today, let's see if we just keep the momentum going.
Perfect. That sounds awesome. Come into the Discord, because some of the people in there can answer the questions, and I'll pop in after the interview and answer some questions. So
yeah, guys.
Yeah, appreciate all the questions. Sorry we don't get to them, or can't get to them all, because they really did start coming in. But yeah, we'll jump in the Discord. But yeah, I know we have another code that we got to get out there. How many likes are we up to anyway?
How many? Yeah, guys, make some noise in the chat, because we can't really see it on our end. How many likes are we up to? I'm put a link to the Warsaken Discord, by the way, in the chat. So if you're not already in the Warsaken Discord, you got questions to follow up on from the stream today, you can still ask them in there. Get in there. And what are they saying? How many
I'm
likes?
not seeing any numbers yet.
If I had to guess, it's got to be somewhere between 129. All right, thank you, Fleensy.
Oh, nice. Appreciate that.
Yeah. So
let's come back in a week or two. It will be in between the pack sale and staking at that point, and we can just do a big old QMA or AMA Q&A.
Fireside chats.
All of the answers.
Guys, and then if you're not ready to do it, there you go. That is the link. So you're going to click on that link, and then once you have that pulled up, we're going to put we're going to do it now. We're going to drop the code. You're going to enter that code, and see if you can win. Now, to be clear, I can't win this one, right? Because
if you enter, you'll just get that same message, says you haven't waited long enough, unfortunately. So anyone who got that message is going to be locked out. We do have a few more codes. We have one more coming in our Discord today. Tomorrow it's going to be silly with codes. We're going to be just dropping. We're going to let people cool down, but we're going to drop a ton of codes in our Discord. So if you missed out today, come in tomorrow and try and grab one of those.
Awesome. All right, guys, are you ready? Here we go.
They're ready. No one's typing. They're all ready to copy and paste.
All the comments are going to stop here in a second. Here's the code. Go. Oh, there it is. Go.
Good luck.
And this is for which one again?
This is the TX6, which is an Air Force, and it'll let you have 2 extra generic resources every turn.
Love it.
Anyone have any luck? Let's see. If you got a promo, then you're not going to be able to get this one. There's the cooldown. If you're successful, or if you get the RNG, then you won't be able to get it.
The code's right there. Zitron. But I'm guessing by now most of them probably would have been snatched up, right?
Yeah, I would imagine they're gone. They go super quick, especially when it's pasted in text and you can copy and paste it. You don't have to. VC Santa got one. Very cool. Madrino got RNG. So if you didn't get this one and you're on a cooldown, then you'll have to wait until the next code. And you can pop into the Discord and ask around and get some ideas to get a general idea of when we drop those or how often. And tomorrow we're going to drop a bunch in our Discord.
Yep, we're going to drop that. I believe I got to go back and double check. All the links that you guys need should be in the description here today. Make sure you join not only the Legion's Discord, the Warsaken Discord, but we got our Shift Telegram and Discord as well. And there's a few people here. I'll give a quick shout out to DKR. I know I've seen you. Poopy Ploopy or Ploopy Poopy, however you say it, and a few other names popping up. Fleensy, Zitron. A lot of our OGs are here and people that have come and started hanging out with the Shift from Warsaken. So yeah, just love the collaboration. That's kind of why our collection on Wax is called Shift Collabs, because that's how you take things to the next level.
That's so cool. Yeah, I love it. And yeah, I'm going to go in the Discord. I know people still have questions, and me and the rest of the Legion will answer some questions. Get everybody, figuring out what's going on.
Yeah, guys, here we go. I'm going to put the links in here, and just again in case they aren't in the description, or if you're with us on Twitch, I guess now that I think about it, you wouldn't have this unless I drop it here. So we just put the Warsaken Discord in there. Here is the Shift Discord. Smash a like, smash a subscribe. If you're on Twitch, hit that follow button. We're always having fun up in here. And it sounds like we're going to be having Warsaken back on stream soon. So stay tuned for that.
I love hearing that.
Yeah.
I love hearing that. I'm excited to come back. Yeah, appreciate it. It's awesome having a general here with the general. So thanks so much, man. Right. We'll see you soon. Sorry to interrupt your sign off there. But I'm excited to come back.
It's the world of podcasting. Just let it roll. So, yeah, thank you, Coleman. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I will put it this way: if you want a chance, I can't promise everyone's going to get a free shirt, but if you want a chance to win a shirt like what Coleman is wearing, I know join the Shift Discord. There we go, and shoot me a DM. We will do our best. I'm going to have to figure out, because if I get like 100 people asking, we can't do that. But we'll hopefully get some free T-shirts out to you guys. Just join our Discord and shoot me a DM. You can find me in there, General Moses. And Coleman's going to head over to the Warsaken Discord now if you guys want to get those questions that you had in the comments answered. So, yeah, thank you again, Coleman, for hanging out with us.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate you. Appreciate the Shift Army. Appreciate the Legion. See you guys later.
Yeah. All right, guys. You know the drill. Two things. One, go ahead and drop a hashtag next level in the comments and your Wax address. We always like to say, you never know. Maybe one day we'll go back through all these streams and send a little present to anyone who did it. So go ahead and drop a hashtag next level and your Wax address in the comments. And lastly, we're just going to sign off here. So, guys, as you know, in all you think, say, and do, take it to the next level.